Some scholars have begun to suggest that this may not belong to him at all.
Now, who the mask was actually made for may no longer be a mystery. The Valley of the Kings. The sacred burial ground of ancient Egypt's pharaohs. For centuries, archaeologists have explored these tombs. But each one they entered was stripped bare by grave robbers in search of gold. Every tomb, except one. On November 26, 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter broke into that long-forgotten tomb to make the greatest archaeological discovery of all time. He found the breathtaking treasures of Tutankhamun. Ever since, the world has marveled at the royal splendor of this young king's tomb. And the most famous treasure of all is the death mask.
Tutankhamun's mask is an icon. And I think part of it is because it is made of solid gold, and a lot of people get wowed by that, as well as by the beauty of the craftsmanship and also by the elegance and the expression of the face.
Crafted from 22 pounds of gold, this priceless object is known throughout the world. But speculation has always swirled around this 3,000-year-old treasure, with some experts claiming the mask may never have been made for Tutankhamun. Now, the opening of a major new museum offers Egyptologists a unique opportunity to assess everything from the tomb as never before. And the world-famous death mask has undergone the most intensive forensic examination ever. It will answer once and for all if this is the mask of Tutankhamun. The Cairo Museum has been the home of the death mask ever since it was discovered a century ago.
Let's see how to open this.
And to see how the mask was documented when it was first discovered, Egyptologist Chris Naunton is stepping back in time.
Wow.
Hidden in the bowels of the museum is a 100-year-old book that details every single object found in Tutankhamun's tomb. It's Howard Carter's original excavation log.
Wow. This is it. This is the beginning of the record.
Yeah.
And this is the first thing that he recorded. Shrine outermost.
Yeah.
6064. Can I turn the page?
Okay.
These pages, barely turned for a century, reveal that over 5,000 objects were taken from the tomb, but only a third have ever been seen in public.
That's the death mask. What does he say? Mask of mummy, beard and necklace.
Yes.
Wow. There it is. The most famous archaeological object from the ancient world. Mask of mummy. 60672.
And now, decades after its discovery, the mask is about to start a new chapter in life. In a high-security operation, the entire contents of Tutankhamun's tomb are heading to a brand new home. 15 years in the making, and at a cost of $1 billion, the massive Grand Egyptian Museum is rising up in the desert outside Cairo. The huge array of items arriving show how much this young pharaoh took to the grave when he died at the age of 19.
Ideally, once you die, you go and live forever, and therefore you need everything that you needed in this life. And if you're a king, you had a lot of stuff. Fantastic. This is a scepter, which maybe he would have held, or maybe someone else would have walked before him with.
There's everything, from mummified food for the afterlife
Nice.
to the childhood belongings of the boy who became the head of a powerful empire when he was only 9.
This is some sort of a seat with a footstool. Little bottom of Tut.
Yeah.
Aww. Sweet. He needed all of the stuff he used in daily life, but he also needed a lot of religious, magical things that would help him go from this world to the next. So this is why his tomb is just exploding with objects.
The most important of those magical objects was the death mask. This golden portrait, a clear likeness of Tutankhamun, was vital. It was how he would be recognized in the afterlife.